Going on YouTube, my boy Aaron, signing back in with another video, y'all. And as y'all can see today, I came out the sun gaze, that's what I call it. Shout out to Somanati, gazer. Hey y'all, but I'm feeling really good today. Woke up this morning, just got done cooking up a video. You know, something light, just a little light day today. But anyways, if y'all are new to the channel, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I do a lot of life talks on here, and you know, and a lot of motivational talks. And the goal is just to get this video through the algorithm as much as possible, so a lot of people can hear this message and, you know, change their lives for the better. But anyways, y'all, as I can see from the title and the thumbnail, I had thought of this earlier today, and basically I want to go over just how life in general is a lesson. And I don't want to make this video too long or anything. I just want to come out here and just speak my mind on why I think life is our greatest teacher and why life is a lesson. And the reason I'm talking on this topic is I had to really think today, like, bro, like, even from when we're young, toddlers to kids to a teenager to adults, it's just like everything you go through in life is just gonna be a lesson, you know. Whether you go through a heartbreak, you go through a rejection, or you go through a time where you just hurt and you down and depressed. Everything is just really a lesson. And it's crazy how the world is, y'all. It's like how life really is, you know. We'd be so afraid to just make mistakes and everything, but what I gain from us, like, making mistakes, even myself when I make mistakes, what I gain from it is so much like a learning lesson, you know, not to do that again, or how can I change to my life and make it become better, you know, the things that go into it. It's just crazy how life really is, y'all. It's just, you know, take me back to when we was kids, when we first start walking. You know, we had to crawl before we start walking, and when we start taking them first steps and stuff, we start like making we were just clumsy, you know, when we was kids, like little toddlers and stuff, trying to walk. We was so clumsy, we couldn't really walk. We had to walk in a stroller, or, you know, had to get guided by somebody. But it's just like, man, like, even from the times when I was a kid, like, even now, like, I make mistakes and I go through a lot of errors, like this, even from my YouTube, y'all. Like, me doing YouTube videos, like, I made a whole bunch of mistakes on my YouTube channels, and I made a lot of mistakes on just doing my YouTube, and it took me a minute just to learn who I'm supposed to be and what I'm here for, you know, my purpose and everything. It's like us playing basketball, because growing up I was playing basketball and stuff, you know. You had to, before I can go over here and try to dribble like Kyrie, I had to learn how to do regular crossovers or dribble between the legs, and I had to understand how to pump, like, you know, do behind the backs, like basic dribble moves that I thought was boring and everything, but the whole entire time it was just getting me developed to become some person with good handles. And even goes back to like layups, y'all. Like, I remember when I was younger, like, I couldn't even really make a layup for real. I started finding a rhythm on how to become better at layups, you know, from learning from when I was a kid now on how I couldn't make the layup because I would throw it at the wrong area. I'd be targeting the wrong thing, but the whole entire time, like, I was teaching myself how to get comfortable with layups and get comfortable under that pressure and everything. From Prosper James 1:2-4, like, consider it pure joy when life tests you, not because the pain is easy, but because the process is holy. Each trial, each teacher, sent not to destroy you, but to develop you. Through every hardship, patience is born. Through patience, strength is made complete. Do not rush the lessons life brings for endurance. Do not rush the lessons for life brings. For endurance, you must finish its work, that you may mature, whole, and the lacking of nothing. Life and its struggles is beauty. It's the classroom where faith grows strong and purpose is revealed. So, like I said, y'all, like, even from that scripture, y'all, like, how life is really just our greatest teachers. From, like, when we make mistakes and we fall and fail, like, bro, it's like getting us prepared for, you know, our future selves. And that's just what I'm saying, like, man, I really have to, that's what it just take me back to like what I was thinking back to earlier today. Like, man, the example I'm about to make out of this one is just like, for instance, I do YouTube, y'all, and anybody come to me asks me about YouTube, I can talk to y'all about it. I can talk to y'all about it with my eyes closed. You know, that's how much I know about YouTube, because I research a lot of it and I love doing it. So I put my all in it. But anyways, to bring me back on topic about how life is our greatest teacher, and I'm about to use an example for my YouTube. You know, when I first did YouTube, if y'all go back and look at my old videos, like, they're not how they are right now. You know, it took me a lot of errors and trials to get through that barrier to making the videos I'm making right now. And right now it's not even like the full completement. You know, it's still more to go. But like right now, where I'm like, if y'all compare the videos to like back then to now, it's like you definitely could see improvement. You know, you could see like me adding these color grades, the text is down below, me getting straight to the point with the story, me getting straight to the point, me explaining the story to y'all on better. It's like you could see a whole bunch of improvement, y'all. And you know, it took me, and that just goes to show that, like, man, in order from like me from back then to the videos back then to now, like, in order to get to where I'm at, like, I had to go through a lot of trails, errors, and lessons and edits, better edits, and had to do better shots, and I had to go through a lot of things just to understand why my videos was not getting better. If it's making sense to y'all, like, I was just understanding why my videos wasn't the art of where it is right now, you know. And like I said, I'm still not at the point. I know I'm gonna look back from years from now and look at these videos and probably look at them like, dang, look how far I came from years from now. Because like, I really want to take this cinematic point of view when I'm doing with YouTube just way further than what I'm doing right now. Because right now is just the beginning. Examples I want to just read off to y'all about why life is our greatest teacher. Failure teaches us resilience. You know, you can read about perseverance, but only failing and trying again teaches you on how to endure. You know. Second example I want to give out to y'all is losses teaches us appreciation. And that's a big thing we need. That's a big thing that I definitely start implying in my life, you know. I start implying to my life, you know. Books and sermons may tell you be grateful, but losing someone or something you love shows how precious life is. The third example is hardship teaches us strength. We don't develop emotional or spiritual strength and comfort. Pain forces us to grow. And last but not least, it teaches us just patience, you know. I had to be patient on getting 1,000 subscribers. I had to be patient on making my videos become where they are right now. I'm still being patient on even taking it further. That's where I'm trying to. That's basically this example, y'all, like how life is really our greatest teacher. Like, we go through so much that it's just getting us ready and building us to the person that we really perceive ourselves to be in the future, y'all. Because 10 years from now, when people ask me questions like that, like, what do you see yourself 5 years or 10 years? But I see myself way more wiser, way more resilient, way more just wide, like way more strong, and when I'm, it's just building me into the character I need to become, who God has created me to be. And it's also teaching me my purpose, y'all. I'm only 21. For those who's out there, like, I'm still young, I'm still growing. This is really my years where I'm just working more on myself and really trying to pour in on my art, on becoming a content creator, because this is something I really love, I have a passion for, and just me holding on to my dream. Not really trying to make this a long video to y'all, for y'all. Just want to get straight to the point for y'all, just telling y'all how life is just more of our teacher. But as y'all know, if y'all are new to this channel, y'all, yeah, one thing I do on this channel is I end my videos off with a script, a motivational script for y'all to go throughout y'all day, and really listen to this so y'all can really apply this into y'all life and really understand what the message trying to get to y'all. But anyways, have you ever stopped to think that life, with all its highs and lows, the twists and turns, is not happening to you, but happening for you? To every setback Every delay, every heartbreak is a classroom in disguise. See, no one comes into the world fully prepared. We're not born wise. We're not born wise. We become wise through what we live through. You don't learn resilience from a textbook. You learn you learn it from getting knocked down and finding the strength to get back up again and again and again. You don't understand patience until you waited, you hoped, you prayed, and you still held on. The truth is, the greatest lesson in our life don't come wrapped in comfort. They come wrapped in struggle, wrapped in silence, wrapped in the moments when you thought you couldn't go on, but somehow you did. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are a student of your journey. And the more you learn, the more you grow, the more you'll be unstoppable. So the next time life gets tough, don't ask, why me? Ask, what is this trying to teach me? That's basically the end of the speech, y'all. Yeah, y'all. Hope y'all having a lovely day. And I appreciate y'all for giving me some of y'all time to come watch the video and me explaining the art on just how life is really our greatest teacher. I'm finna go get ready to I'm finna get ready to go work out because I gotta go hit the gym for what I woke up for, and I had a timer and it's supposed to be going off in a second. My cue to wrap up. But anyways, y'all, I love every single one of y'all. I love every single one of y'all. I see y'all boys in the next one. Peace.